And we are back. Nameless Journey Podcast, back in the building. You already know the deal. But let me go ahead and introduce myself if you don't know who I am. Hi, my name is Donovan, a.k.a. Double Donald, and welcome to the Nameless Journey Podcast, the best podcast in my home. You already know the deal, but let me go ahead and introduce my co-host real quick. We have Julian, Mr. Pinguino, back in the building, man. He hasn't been on the podcast,
Hello.
man. You have seen him in a minute.
Chicken Wing Soldier is back in action already.
You already know the deal. He's a busy man. He's a busy man.
I got too many things on my mind.
Real talk.
But it's money.
And then we also got our other co-host over here. We got Omar. You already know the deal, back in the building.
Yo,
Mr. Drummer Boy.
How y'all doing? AKA Drummer Boy.
Mr. Drumline.
A little
Nickhead.
And then you already know who we got. You saw the title. We have our special guest for the podcast. This is his first ever podcast, but he has been interviewed. But now it is our turn on the Nameless Journey Podcast to go ahead and interview him. We have Brandon Contreras. He is the man, the myth, the legend, the man that creates all of the great shoes, and he sells them out. You already know the deal. Go ahead and sound off Brandon Contreras.
What's good, bro?
How we doing today, man? How we doing?
We're doing good, bro.
Yeah. Go ahead and tell us a little bit of what you do so you can introduce to the guests. You already know.
Yeah, so what I do exactly is I paint and design sneakers for a living.
Okay.
And I've been doing this since 2018, my sophomore year of high school. And, bro, it's been a journey, bro. It's been a journey, bro. Like, I never expected none of this.
Okay.
That's good, man. That's good. But before we even jump into the questions and everything, the people that are listening, I'm going to need you to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel and hit that bell for notifications whenever we drop a video. You already know the deal for the Nameless Journey Podcast. It's going to be on YouTube, so continue to go check it out over there. But if you don't see us video-wise, it's all right. It will be on YouTube Music. It will be on Spotify. It will be on Apple Podcasts. And then for the Android users, we have Google Podcasts, Amazon Music. We got iHeartRadio. I don't even know who uses iHeartRadio, but shout out to the people that do.
So no excuses. You got no excuses.
You got no excuses
And if you
to
don't,
not listen to the Nameless Journey
I will
Podcast.
find you.
Hey, Mr. Penguino will find you.
Mr. Chicken Wing Soldier at your door in action.
At your doorstep. Getting ready to
I'll
stomp
throw
you
a
out.
raw chicken wing too.
Well, that's nasty.
Salmonella.
That's disgusting. You know what you're here for. This is code Dubadano for Panda Sups, man, where you can get 15% off if you go to the gym or if you're trying to go to the gym and get that new body for the new year that is coming up, brother, man. We got yourself some good pre-workout. This is right here, Panda Sups pre-workout. You could take this and you will get a little jittery, but you know, that's what you need to go ahead and get through the gym, man. You already know the deal. So go ahead and check out Panda Sup. We also got protein powder as well. 160 calories, 30 grams of protein, and only 6 grams carb. This is my favorite one. It's Campfire S'mores. It has mini marshmallows and mini graham crackers inside of the protein powder, man. This is delicious. If you want to take it on the go, take yourself a little protein shake and you get that 30 grams that you can get in, man. Hit your protein goal. Come on now, don't stop it. Keep hitting your protein goal and take some good pre-workout. So use code DUBANONA for that for 15% off. And on to the rest of the video. But like I said, I'm gonna subscribe to the channel and go ahead and hit that bell for notifications and hit that bell on Spotify so you get notifications when we do release another episode of the podcast. But let's go ahead and ask these questions, man. Let's go.
All right, so the first thing I wanted to ask you is what inspired you, man, to start custom making shoes and like basically turn it into a career, you know, man?
That's a good question. So, honestly, it was just throughout middle school, I was always into art. So, it was just natural. It always came natural to me. And since, I think ever since I can remember, bro, since middle school, when I was in middle school with Donovan, always just art, bro. It was just drawing all the time. I was in band, too. It's funny, bro. I would play the trombone. But, honestly, the inspiration just came from liking shoes. That was it. Okay. There was just nothing else other than
Was
that.
it like the sneaker culture, or was it just seeing like someone make a shoe and like seeing how like they put their art, the way they form themselves, into a shoe?
Yeah, so the first person who it was Kanye. When he released his Yeezys back in 2016,
I know,
bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, but also not shout out to what he says.
To what he says.
Shirt and all that.
We do not condone what he says, my guys. If you guys are listening, we separate the music and the person. We just saying.
I just like his shoes.
Oh yeah,
This is like his shoes.
I just like his shoes, not his thoughts.
No, for real.
Not like what he says.
Or his tweets.
But it was Kanye and Supreme, you know, around that era of 2016 that everyone was hype beasting it.
SoundCloud era too.
SoundCloud era. There was a bunch like Lil Uzi was barely popping.
Babe. We got Babe, $1 Billion Boy Club.
Yep.
We got all this going on.
Stissy, a bunch of other brands.
V-Lone
too.
V-Lone.
I think you had V-Lone at one point.
V-Lone was going
V-Lone thugging it. I remember this.
But the V-Lone.
V-Lone thugging.
That was how it started, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So, who do you think is your biggest inspiration?
Virgil
Virgil Abloh?
Abloh. See, I respect that. Because you want to know why? Rest in peace, Virgil, for sure. Because he inspired me as well with things I do as well. And the impact he had
on everybody.
on everyone. And the messages that he had. Beyond me, God bless his soul. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I'm glad he was here.
I had a couple people who knew him,
Yeah.
like personally.
Nice, bro. Okay, so Virgil Abloh was your biggest inspiration. Would you think that like Pharrell or even let's say like Kanye or other people that are really into like the fashion sense, do you think they've been big inspirations on your life as well? And do you want to eventually transition into just not just shoes but also like clothes and everything too?
Yeah, I do. But the difference between Virgil and Pharaoh and all these other guys is that Virgil literally tells you how to do it.
Okay.
He tells you how to do it, bro. He tells you what to do. He tells you, like, he motivates you. Kanye, you don't really hear him that much. You know,
Yeah.
he just presents his shoes and it's just like, I'm here.
And his clothing.
And everybody else does that too. Nobody tells you the game, bro. Nobody tells you the game. And then when you sit down, you listen to Virgil, you're just like, this is so true.
So he kind of just gives you the blueprint of what to do
Yeah.
to be able to get to his success level, I should say.
Because he had like this one thing saying about like if you put a candle in a garage, like a broken candle or something, it looks like a piece of trash. And when you put it in a white background, it looks like an art piece.
Yeah.
So
That's
that
true.
was one of his sayings, and it's true, bro. It's not just about the product; it's about the environment and too.
Okay.
It's about
Okay,
the-
I like that. I never heard that before. That's
Yeah,
a,
it's
that's
It's
a-
like
bro.
it's the message behind the art.
Yeah,
You know?
like you could have a Lamborghini chilling in your garage, all dusty, bro, and then
Yeah.
it's just like, why do you have a Lamborghini chilling in your garage? Like
yeah.
that? You know, it's just supposed to be shown. It's supposed to be taken care of in
So-
a good environment.
So it depends on what you do and then like in the environment that you
Yeah.
like are
and it's
blessed
not
with.
even just about the product; it's about you too, bro.
Yeah.
It's about the rooms you're in, where you allow yourself to be.
Okay.
Mm.
I like that.
It's deeper than the actual message itself.
Okay.
The way I'm like getting it from you is just art. It's art. It's the way like you express.
Yeah, there you
'Cause
go.
that's the only way you can really like. For instance, like the broken candle. Put a white like. Say if I put this water bottle. All right here. Someone takes a picture. It's a picture. Put it on a shirt.
Oh, it's a water bottle.
Yeah, it's just a water bottle.
There you go. It's like the main focal point.
It's the main focus. Like there's all of us, but then it's just that water bottle.
Yeah.
That's art.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah.
Trying to make the item that might not be the best looking item be the focal point of the
Like the
basically the whole
main
picture.
the main point.
Okay.
But
Oh.
I have transitioned into clothing, bro, and I've been doing that for a while, but I don't know, I'm just stuck on shoes, bro. Just since a kid, it's always been shoes.
Okay.
And then one more thing that Virgil said was that he tries to impress like his 13-year-old self.
Okay.
So like
Yeah.
that same kid who had that dream, like looking forward, seeing how he became, and seeing that he became that person and more, was like, damn, that 13-year-old kid would be so happy, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I use that same thing that he says, because bro, I had these same dreams when I was like 13. You know, we all watched Face Rug growing up. We all knew who Nick Cannon was on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, bro, I want to do shoes for these guys one day. And it's just like, bro, I used to dream about this, bro.
Yeah.
You know, I
Now
used
reality
to,
is-
yeah, I just literally would sit down on the couch and watch these guys all the time. And one day, I'm right there next to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just like whatever you put in your head, you can make it come true.
Okay. I like that.
It's a really good message, especially to the youth.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
Because, like I said, from when you were 13 until now, do you feel like your 13-year-old self thinks of you now like, dude, you're fucking cool?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Straight up.
It's sick. I won't lie to you. It's sick because you started meeting these people that you've seen growing up to now. It's just like insane.
Yeah. To this day, I still can't believe it, bro. Like, I was with FaZe Rug and I was like, I couldn't believe it. I was just,
you were just like,
starstruck,
you can
bro.
literally just dab them up.
Yeah,
right there.
like, thank you, bro. Thank you for these shoes. I appreciate it, bro. You're probably the best shoe designer. And I'm like, what? He said that in one of the videos that I was the best shoe designer. And not to throw any shade, but he's gotten shoes from, you guys know who Marco is?
Yep.
Yeah,
Marco.
Yeah, so
Crazy painter.
a lot of people were commenting like, "Damn, Marco, you got competition now" in the comments, and I was like,
I do have a follow-up question with that since we're talking about competition and everything. What do you think makes you stand out from other people in the same space that you're in?
I just focus on myself, bro.
You just focus on yourself?
I don't
That's smart.
really try to compare myself to anybody else, because it's like, you can think about it like this, bro. You can either walk the path living and following other people, or you could walk your own and create your own path and let other people follow you.
Okay.
You could be the leader or you could be the follower.
Where do you think you stand at?
I think I'm a leader.
Okay.
That's good.
Because, like, I ask a lot of people for their opinions. Like, I have a lot of friends, bro, a lot of people that I know. And I'm always asking, like, bro, like, should I do this? Should I do that? And I'm like, why am I looking for validation through others, bro? You know, I should just sit down and make my own decisions, because this is my journey, bro. Like, it's, you know, everybody has their own name, their own, what their purpose is in this life. And I sit there asking these people, should I do this, instead of taking it as a blessing and just doing it anyway. You know, that's how I see it, because as soon as you carve that path, bro, there's no looking back.
Yeah.
You just got to keep going forward.
Oh, yeah.
So I carved that path like in 2020. I started doing them for, you know, Kashmir Allen, Richard Torres, and then it came into the baseball players, where I was doing them for the Dodgers, the Braves, the Pittsburgh Steelers. Like,
shout out to all of them. Same with Kashmir Allen. Shout out to him. 559.
Yeah, all 559 people. And then there was another 559 person. His name's Dylan Lee, and he won the World Series back in 2021.
Okay.
He pitched in Game 4, bro.
Dang.
He was in the minor leagues, and within the last 2 weeks of the season, they picked him up and they put him on
The roster.
the roster, bro. And he ended up pitching in Game 4, and he won the series. And I've been working with him ever since.
Hey, congratulations to him.
Yeah. So it wasn't just me, bro. It was just looking for the other people who have done it already and kind of seeking that spark.
Okay.
Because there's people all around us that, you know, we could ask for advice.
Yeah.
But you can't take it bar for bar.
Yeah.
Because that was his journey. You know, I can't go try to replicate that journey and go be a baseball player.
Yeah.
You know, you just got to carve it into your own path and try to use those words and try to apply it to your life in some way.
Okay.
And to your daily things too, but it's not even just about what you do at the business. It's about what you do at home. You know, what you do when you wake up. You know, like, bro, I'll start my day off real smooth. You know, I just wake up with a nice cup of coffee, bro. Just, I feel like an unk. You can call me an unk, bro. You can call me an unk.
No, I do the same thing. Wake up.
It's just a peace, the peace, bro. The peace,
yeah.
bro. It's just like being able to wake up peacefully, you know, like have no issues, not even thinking all crazy, you know, like, because that's how I was back in 2020, bro. Or in 2020, actually no, 2022. When I started meeting all these people, bro, it was crazy. It was getting nuts. You know, there was a lot of attention, a lot of eyes, and it gets to your head, bro. So,
I do have a question though with that. Sorry to cut you off.
Nah, you're good.
But when it comes to like taking corrective criticism, because I know you said that you have a lot of friends that kind of like give you advice here and there, or people that you work with. But I know you also do social media. Do you take corrective criticism from people on social media in the comments, or do you only take it from the people that are in your inner circle?
Well, from online, bro, they're not your friends.
Yeah. Most definitely.
I'm gonna just say that first. They're only stating what they feel or an opinion.
Okay.
Or sometimes it might be true because it's what they're judging off based off an appearance. So when I look at these hate, it's rarely that I get hate comments, bro. It's rare. And for me, I'm blessed with that because, you know, I don't have to deal with it that much. But when I do, it's just like, oh, that might be true.
Yeah.
But it's just like whatever to me. But when I got somebody who's in my circle telling me, hey, bro, you're doing this and I don't think it's okay, like, oh, okay, I trust you, you know? So I think I should take that into consideration, you know? It just depends, like, the level of that you know the person. Like, some random guy on the internet, obviously I'm not going to trust that, bro. It's not a valid source. So I'm just like, okay, if I hear this from my best friend or my sister or my brother or whatever, my mom, okay, yeah, you know, they're probably right because they see it. But somebody who can't see it, like versus online versus in real life, it's just like, why would we even consider it, bro?
Yeah.
It's just like an unthoughtful thought.
Yeah, it's good to have those people in your inner circle where it's kind of like you don't have just yes men where they're just like, oh yeah, do that, do that, just because you have ideas. Because some ideas are not always the greatest ideas. You know what I'm saying?
And that's true, bro. You always gotta have that one person who like humbles you and brings you to the ground. And sometimes you might feel like he's nagging at you, but in reality, that's probably the person that cares most about you.
Yeah.
Because I had a bunch of yes men around me. I've been around that circle where they're like, yeah, bro, do that, like to everything. And I would do it and I wouldn't get the results I wanted. I'm like, I thought about it twice and I'm like, I should have listened to myself. You know, always listen to your gut, bro. Your gut is always right. Like, I have trust in my intuition every single time, bro. And there is not one time that has left me hanging. Not once. Not once. Till this day.
This is for Code Banano at AZVA. You already know the deal. We got a great clothing brand. They got hoodies, they got shirts, they got t-shirts, they got pants. They might have even some drawers for you. You know the deal. They got even some socks for you, man. Go ahead and check out AZVA so you can get yourself 10% off when you use my code Banano at that. If you want to go ahead and get some great clothing, summer is here. Summer is now here. So go ahead and get yourself some clothes, man. Got some mesh shorts just for you. So go ahead and use code Dubadono at that for 10% off. And on to the rest of the video. Okay, I like that. You got any questions?
Yeah, so if you don't follow this man on social media, you see he makes custom shoes for a lot of well-known celebrities like FaZe Rug, Junior H. I also saw Foresta Regina, which is insane. Who is a dream collab that you want to make shoes for, whether they're a celebrity, an artist, a content creator, or even a professional athlete? Who's someone that you've always wanted to meet and just make custom shoes for?
LeBron James.
LeBron
James.
That's a good one, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I won't lie.
And I'm like, it's honestly like this close.
Yeah.
It's like, it's so close, bro, because I have this guy in LA. His name's Jeff Hamilton. Bro, he's designed jackets for Kobe, Jordan, probably every basketball player you know to this game. And not just basketball players. He designed them for like Gunna, Kid Cudi, big names, bro, big names. So, you know, we've been cooking up some stuff together for a while now. I've been doing them for like 2 years already. So it's just like making that next move
step by step.
Because I want to be prepared for it. Because when I was meeting all these others, I wasn't prepared for it. It was just like, hey, bro, you want to go do this? Yeah. I got 2 days. Figure it out. You know, 2 days to make a shoe. Sometimes a couple hours. So they would come over here, like Junior H would come over here to Fresno and be like, hey, bro, pull up with a pair of shoes 2 hours before the show. No way. The shoes white. And I'm like, I got to come up with the whole idea and paint these shoes within an hour. And I would do it, bro.
That's good.
Like the day I went to go meet FaZe Rug, I had so many orders, bro. So I kind of left it for last. And honestly, I don't know why in the back of my head I thought it wasn't going to happen. Like, I just kept doubting it for some reason. Like, nah, bro, this is not true, you know? Like, there's no way I'm going to go to FaZe Rug's house and actually meet him, like, personally. And I don't know why. I just doubted. I left it for last minute. And then I got the text message, hey, bro, you still coming today? And I'm like, oh, snap. Like, because it took him a little bit longer than usual to give me that green light. And I didn't want to make the shoes without knowing. So when I got the green light, it was like really late, bro. And the next day I had to go all the way to San Diego because that's where he's at. And I'm like, bro, I gotta make the shoes still, bro. So I stayed up till like 2 a.m. that night. I finished some of it. I drove to LA, finished the shoe, didn't sleep all night, drove all the way to SD in the morning around like 8. And we got there. And then we went to go eat, and we were just waiting for Rug to give us the green light because I think he was doing another stream with somebody. And, bro, we didn't get to his house till like 6 p.m. So we were waiting all day. So that's what they don't tell you is that sometimes you have to wait. You have to be patient, bro, because this is your shot right here, you know? You can't just, like, let it go away because you have to wait a couple hours. But, you know, like, waiting all day wasn't bad for me, you know, because I knew it was gonna happen already. So
yeah, like all that night, like spent like sorry to cut you off, but like all that night, like staying up all night trying to think, but you know at the end it's gonna be well worth it.
Yeah, bro. And it's just the thought, you know, like the thought, like, dude, I'm gonna go to FaZe Rug's house and I'm not even ready. I'm not prepared. Like I didn't even have time to think about this. It's just I had to react like real quick and get things done. And I think that was kind of good in a way because if I thought about it too much, I would have been in my head too much, you know? And I would have just made a fool of myself.
Like you don't want to overthink, just like too much.
So it just made me realize like all I have to do is just be me, bro.
Yeah,
that's it.
And that's like at the end of the day, it's yourself.
Yeah,
all you have is yourself.
Just be me, bro. That's it.
That's
all you have to do. Like it's not, you don't have to stress it so much, bro. Like, what am I gonna say? What am I gonna do?
Yeah.
No, bro. Just take it chill, you know. Do what you gotta do. That's it. And that's what I learned with all these guys, you know. It's just being you, and I appreciate it, cause I gave a lot of shoes away, bro. I gave a lot, but I also received a lot, you know. So I gave away like at least 15 pairs in 1 year. And some will say that's a lot. Some will say that's not a lot.
That's a good amount.
That's a good amount of shoes. But these shoes had so much exposure, bro. Like, I had people replicating them online. I had people copying them. And that's what I wanted. I wanted people to copy them. Like Virgil said, too, like, you have to be that person that inspires somebody else to create the brand. So, like, other people were sending me this, like, bro, you should get a season to season, send it to them. Like, bro, I'm not gonna ruin people's hustles. I'm not gonna sit around here and nag at people that are inspired off my work. You know, like I can't do that. That's the point. That's what we're all doing this for, is to, you know, be inspired off of something.
Like it resembled your stuff, like to the T.
Like bar for bar, bro.
Dang, bro.
You want the stroke brush and everything, like all that,
everything.
Like you didn't even want to see
head
the
to
cease
toe.
and desist. Like, what if they start taking more of your business? I should say. Because you're getting a lot of business already, right? I assume that you're getting a lot of business with your shoes because you've been doing it for a minute. Now, let's say they come into the circle and they've only been doing it for like a year. Just because they copied your brand. Are you going to, like, let that be if they're, like, taking more of your business? Or would you, like, want to, like, kind of, like, be like, hey, man, like, I like how you're, like, trying to be on your grind and everything, but I don't really like the fact that you're trying to steal ideas. Maybe you should just come up with some ideas and kind of like start coaching him. Would you ever do something like that for them? Or would you just be like, nah, man, like you're good, do whatever you want to do?
That's a good question. Because I look back at it when I used to copy people.
Yeah.
Because we were all, I was like, every clothing designer's at that point, bro, where they copied something and they loved it and it kind of got some attention and they sold it and they're like, and they got that hit of like, dang, bro, I could do this for life now. So I look back and I'm like, I wouldn't want somebody telling me not to do this.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want somebody telling me to take this down. You know, like, how can I be that person to somebody who's trying to make a difference or trying to start something because they saw something they liked?
Okay.
So, like, I think of it as just, like, it's just people being inspired of it, and that's it. That's just the point, bro. That's the point of everything. That's the morality, is to build a community. So, but everybody knows who starts it. Yeah. Everybody knows who made the shoe. Everybody knows who's who. So I don't have to go telling people whose design this is. Hey, this is my design. You can't make it. Everybody knows that. You can't stop people. You can't control people.
Okay.
So the only thing I can control, bro, is just what's in my room, the orders I get, and what comes out.
Okay. I like that. I like that mindset, I should say. But let me ask this. Give me the whole rundown of the whole shoe process and creating the shoe and everything, man. I need to know that. Because that's what the people are here for.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Because I love this, by the way. I love designing, so.
That's perfect. Then it's right up your alley, bro.
Really on my eyes.
Honestly, it's easy, bro. Like, I used to think that the design process was so complicated until one of the greatest designers, Jeff Hamilton, I was just talking about him, told me, he's like, bro, it's just so simple. It's just so simple. Just think of a theme, think of a canvas, and just translate whatever you're feeling onto it. So I'm like, oh, he's right. So the design process is that I have a blank shoe, right? And let's say if it's for like a company or something, and they have logos. Well, I throw on the logos, and I already have the placements. You know, the placements is what really matters. The placement of where something is where people are first gonna look. When people look at the shoes, obviously they're gonna see a logo. So you want that to be the main focal point, and then you just build around it. So the small details that are around it, like the tag on the back, the what's ever gonna go on the side panels, the laces, the color of the laces, everything just builds off of one thing. So one of my most famous shoes, actually, I just recently did was with some roses. I did some rose patches. It was based off some artist, Tito Doble Play. You guys know who he is?
Tito, oh, yeah.
So I made these rose patches on this shoe, bro, and I had the same design 7 years ago. 7 years ago, on my first pair of shoes I ever did with some Sharpies, I put a rose patch on it. And then 7 years later, I did the same thing, but this time the video got 3.8 million views on TikTok and then 3.2 million on Instagram, and they sold well over 70 pairs.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Using the same design. So that just showed me that like you can literally start a trend off anything. Like based off a song, based off of a lyric, because that's usually what I would do. Like the second most famous shoe I had was the one with Junior H, and it was like an angel on the side. It was his album cover. He had just released it, and within 2 days I made the shoe, and they sent it to him, and he saw it. He's like, bro, I need those for the concert on Friday. And at the time he was on tour, bro. So all sold out dates throughout the U.S. Sold out dates. I'm talking about 50,000 people plus in just one sitting, bro. And I'm like, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy. Like, I would have never thought I would have been working with these guys. And it just goes to show that what I was talking about when I was 13, because when I was working at the car wash, bro, getting paid $13.50 an hour, I would listen to these guys. I would listen to Fuerza Regida. I would listen to Junior H. I would listen to Nata Elcano. And I got the chance to work with all of them, bro. And it wasn't even like I had time to do it. It was just like, it just kept coming, bro. So first it was J.O.P., and then it was Face Rug, and then it was Junior H, and then it was Nata, and then it was Nick Cannon. It was just like bar for bar for bar for bar, bro. So I didn't have time to think about it. It was just like, you either do or you're going to miss your shot. You know, like you've been doing this your whole life. You're prepared no matter what. You know, it's just about picking it up and painting it. That's it. And getting it done. But sometimes the nerves get behind you because you feel like the design isn't good enough or this and that. And I'm like, bro, how do you battle this? You know, how do you battle this anxiety, bro? Because throughout these past 3 years, I've been having to battle with it, you know, constant, because the pressure that it comes with, bro, it's just substantial. Sometimes you can't handle it, but I've been busting up to handle everything that's came upon me, bro. So yeah, that's all I got for that question.
You already know the deal. This is for code Dubadano at W Hydration and Energy. Go check it out. You know the deal. 150 milligrams of caffeine in this tub right here. And you need some hydration, go ahead and get yourself some hydration. If your piss ain't clear, then don't come near. Words from a wise man named Chicken Wing Soldier Julian. So go ahead and use code Dubadano at that for 10% off of your purchase when you use my code. So you can go get yourself some hydration and energy. Caffeine, everyday energy, no tingle. You know the deal. And on to the rest of the video. That's good. Do you want to go ahead and tag your social media accounts real quick and then let them know how many followers you got, just so they know that you the real deal? Like you really
you know what I'm
about
saying?
it.
When I checked out your page, I saw everything, like, because like I said, I'm into art, I'm into fashion and designing, so I was checking out everything. I was like, dude, this guy's legit.
Yeah, bro.
That's because like you do with an airbrush, right?
Yeah.
If you ever like use an airbrush, the technique that he has to do that, insane work too.
Yeah,
it's
bro.
insane.
Well, some people just look at it like, damn, bro, like, how do you even do that? And I just look at it like, this is nothing, bro. You know, like, this is, but obviously some people want to, like, hear about the process, you know, like, what do you do exactly to do this? And I'm like, bro, I've been doing this for so long, it just feels like normal to me, you know? I could pick up a pair of shoes and have it done within an hour or two.
Okay.
You know? So, like, and that's about thinking about the design and everything, bro. Like, I would have to think about designs, like, on the way to a concert. Like, one time they invited me to a junior concert. It was at Crypto Arena right there in LA. It was a sold out show, and they hit me up like at 12 o'clock at night. They're like, hey, you can come the next day. And I'm like, are you serious? You know, like, but you know what? Let's do it, you know? Because I was hungry for it, bro. I wanted it so bad, bro. I was like willing to put everything on the line for it, like everything, bro. I'm like, I had my last dollar. I didn't care, bro. I didn't care. You know, I didn't care because I knew that in the long run it would benefit me. So I was just like, okay, well, let's do it. And I was literally like gluing the patches in the car, bro. I had somebody drive for me. I was literally gluing them, and I was like, damn, these look pretty good for you know being made in a car. And some people were just like, you would do all that? And I'm like, yeah. Because some people don't see the vision, bro. So when you sit there and try to build a brand that's your brand, you gotta do everything you can for it. Because, like, let's just take it like this. If you're working for another brand, at the end of the day, you're just gonna get a paycheck and build somebody else's brand. Why would you do that when you can build your own? Yes, you're gonna go through struggles, you're gonna go through hardships, bro. You're gonna go through hell and back for it to make it happen, bro. And I have, bro. And I have. There's a lot of people that I know that are like, dang, bro, I remember when you were in high school designing everything and everybody would be hating on you, this and that. And I'm like, bro, what do you expect? Like, we're kids.
Yeah.
A lot of haters.
There's always
in high school. Ooh.
Yeah.
You feel like that hate made you grow as a person, though?
Yeah, because it always made me feel like I had a chip on my shoulder.
Okay.
Like, I always had that sense of, like, that's what motivated me the most. It was that so many people told me I couldn't do it. I even had a teacher in high school tell me, bro, like, you can't make those shoes. And I'm like, what? Are you serious? Like, I got told this by a teacher, and then within 2 years later, I was at the career day speaking, and she was right there, bro, in front of all the kids.
That's a flex, bro.
In front of all the. It's not even trying to flex them on somebody, bro. It's just that goes to say that you can never doubt people.
Oh, yeah.
It's genuinely just an experience, especially to prove yourself as well.
And that's what I tried doing for most of my life, was just trying to prove people wrong. And then when I finally proved them wrong, I wasn't happy because like I lived my life trying to prove people wrong. And that's where I had to switch the mindset, bro. I was like, I'm doing this for me.
Yeah.
Doing this for me. I'm doing this for my family. To have more, you know, and not just to prove people wrong.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot. I'd say at least 70% of the people I was around were telling me I was not going to achieve nothing. And then the baseball came around. The celebrities came around. And they're like, oh, dang, bro, I remember when you were doing it back then. Good job, like this and this and that. And I'm like, hey, you were the same person who was telling me you weren't gonna achieve this back in the day. You remember that? Oh yeah, bro, we were just kids. That's true.
That's true.
That's true. Everybody grows up.
Most definitely. But it always comes from the heart when people say stuff. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
Because if you could think it, you could do it. You know, just like in your case, if you was able to think that you can go ahead and put those shoes out and do what you needed to do and do all the artwork and everything, that means that you could do it.
Yeah.
Their thought process was, oh, he can't do it. And they went ahead and said it. Which was like, look, I'm going to prove you wrong. That's good. That's good that he was able to prove them wrong. There's no hate or anything towards them, for sure. But to be honest with you, with me, that's me on a personal level. When people say stuff, they mean that.
Yeah.
Especially when, and then they come around and they're like, congratulations. People don't want to see you win at all. Bro. They want to see you down there below with them. They're like crabs in a bucket. Mm-hmm. Crabs will pull you back down. They'll keep pulling you down. Crabs will.
Yeah, that's true, bro. That's kind of why, to be real, bro, like 99% of the time I'm by myself. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't even got a girl, bro. Mm. And I used to, you know, but then I just got too busy, bro. You know, and sometimes you just got to step away from everything and focus what you really want, because, you know, you're going to be thankful about it 20 years down the line.
For sure.
When you're retired and you don't got to do shit.
Literally.
You know, I'd rather put myself through hell and back at a young age and do everything I have to do in my 20s to be somebody and do what I have to do, like with the shoes and clothing, and try to build it as much as I can. So when I'm 30, 40, everything just runs itself. Mm. Everything just runs itself, and I already went through the pain. I already went through the struggle. Mm. You know, not many people are willing to take a risk at that young age, bro. Mm-hmm. Like, I was a kid doing this, bro. Mm-hmm. A literal kid. And it's just crazy to me because I never thought it would actually happen until it happened. Yeah. You know, like, and they say, it's like that one saying, you're crazy until it happens. Bro, people thought I was crazy at one point. Mm-hmm. And people still think I am. Because they're like, bro, you're never going to get shoes out. You're crazy. You're crazy, bro. How are you going to get shoes in? And then next week, they'll have the video with the shoes. And they're like, what the fuck? Dude, like, you were just talking about this last week. How did you make this happen? I just know a couple people, bro. It's just simple.
Just applying that pressure.
It's because I was nice. I was giving. I cared about people, bro. I showed love. And it was never backwards.
So it was your character that really just kind of like stood out.
It was a buildup of everything together, bro. It's the character, the art, and how I presented it. So it's not just about a product. It's about how you present the product and how people like the product, you know, at the end of the day. But at the end of the day, bro, I was just real as fuck all the time. Always help people out, even when they backstabbed the fuck out of me. I didn't care. You know, like, I had a bunch of people who done me dirty, bro. Like, I'm going to speak on this, but I almost had this big corporation, not corporation, college, UCLA, not pay me $25,000. So, how do you go past this, bro? Or how do you move forward from this? Like,
wait. Sorry. I might have, like, misheard. UCLA was supposed to pay you $25,000, and they try to get past that.
Yeah,
UCLA is a big school, so I'm trying to figure out, like, $25,000 is like nothing to
it's
them.
like a quarter for them.
Yeah, so I'm like,
that's pocket change.
Yeah, so I'm trying to figure out how do they like give me the story behind that, if you could, please, if you're willing to go ahead and like continue on with that.
I didn't sign no NDA. I can speak about it fully.
That's perfect.
Nameless Journey Podcast, where we get all of the details.
La cheese, man.
So at the time, I was signed with this company called Stadium Custom Kicks, bro, and I had been working for them for 2 years already. And this big job comes around, 250 pairs of cleats for UCLA, bro. They're all Jordan cleats. They're brand new, hella top secret. I can't tell nobody. Then it goes through, and they give me a $10K down payment. and they send the 250 person to my house, bro, from LA. So I didn't believe that either. You know, that would look crazy to me. Like, I was starstruck too, because that was the biggest order I have to date. And these shoes came in, and I was like, fuck, dude, like, I have to get these done within a month. Yeah. So I got them done in a month too. I got them done every day, bro. I painted 16 pairs every day. I think more. Sometimes I think the last day I painted 50. Like, I was pushing it, bro.
It was every single one like a different design. They were all the same.
They're all the same. It was just they wanted a gold color, bro, but some of them were like size 18.
Oh,
size
damn.
18, 20. And I'm like, bro, this is the size of my wrist we're talking about.
Yeah.
So I finish them. They're delivered. And my boss at the time, his name's Alex. And I hit him up and like, hey, bro, so what's up with the payment? You know, we dropped everything off. He's like, oh, yeah, UCLA is going to do the net 30. You guys know what a net 30 is?
Explain.
So net 30 is you got to wait 30 days for payment. So the payment will go through and you have to sign all this paperwork, file all this stuff, all these legal stuff, make sure none of this information gets out. But thank God I didn't have to do none of that. So we're waiting. And UCLA never hits back, bro.
So they're just trying to ghost you?
Not ghost me. Like, the company was, like, keeping me engaged with what was going on, like, and sending me everything that was happening with UCLA. And I was like, bro, I can't do nothing about this. It's either I have to sue the company because I didn't get paid by them because they're not getting paid.
That's crazy.
Or I just sit here and take the L. So that was like, bro, I would like cry about that shit, dude. Because it was like, I put everything else on pause in my life for like a month and a half to paint these cleats. And I wasn't going to get paid the full amount. Like, I was about to buy a house with that money. Like, that's life changing to a 21-year-old. No, 20-year-old, bro.
Yeah.
20-year-old.
Damn, that's how old I am right now.
Yeah, I was 20 years old doing that.
Shit.
So that was life changing in a way, but it also taught me a lot because it taught me that even the biggest people in the world will literally just dodge you, bro.
Yeah.
They'll dodge you. They'll do you so dirty. And I did end up getting paid, thank God, but we had to go through legal terms. A lot of legal stuff. I had to like spend $5,000 just to get it back.
Oh.
So, I mean, at the end of the day, bro, I don't even care about money.
Yeah.
Because the more you worry about it, the less it comes. Like, back then I would be like, how the hell do I make this much money in one day, bro? How do I make $1,000 in one day? How do I do this? How do I do that? And nothing would come around. And then the day I started a website, I was just like, okay, we'll see what happens, you know. I had a couple of videos go viral on TikTok. I would have like $2,000, $3,000, $1,000 days. One day when I dropped the junior age shoe, I had a $25,000 day, bro. I was like, holy shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it just goes to show that it's like it's that energy, bro. Wherever you put it, it'll come back.
Hard work pays off, man, for sure.
For sure, bro.
It's beautiful, honestly.
Yeah.
It's very beautiful.
I do have another question. What is your goal for your business in 2025?
That's a hard one. Honestly, for me, was my goal this year for the business is to make it like the next Nike.
Okay.
Nice.
Because I'm almost there, bro. You know, I use Air Force Ones. You know, where I'm already in the process of creating my own shoe.
Okay, nice.
So
That's really
it'll
good.
like, you see how Nike does the collabs with like Travis and all that.
Yeah.
It'll be like that same level.
Okay, can you give us a little bit of details on it, man?
I can't, bro.
It's understandable. It's all good, man.
I'll give you I'm making my own shoe, but that's about it.
It's all good, man. I don't want to get you in trouble. I understand.
You're good.
But that's good. So basically, that's what your goal is for 2025. Kind of just making your business as like the next Nike, so people just like want to go there? Do you want to eventually have your own like in-person store where you have employees working there?
Yes, bro.
Yeah,
That was my dream since a kid, bro. Was to go to Melrose or Fairfax in Los Angeles and have a store there, bro. Because I would go there all the time when Supreme was there, or who else was there? What was that shoe brand called that sell the other shoes in LA?
I was about to say Cool Kicks.
Nah, it's the ones before them. I can't remember.
Endless Danger?
No.
I know what you're talking about.
Bape was there too, bro. Bape was there. And I kind of knew my calling before everything too, because my aunt, she would clean like these really famous people's houses. So one day she cleans this owner of this brand's house. The name of the brand was Crooks and Castles. You guys ever heard of it?
It's
a streetwear brand.
It sounds very familiar.
Yeah, so at the time, this was like 2016, he had like unreleased Supreme collabs that he sent us because he saw like, I gave him a pair of shoes and he sent us like a whole box full of tees, bro. Dang. And this guy was supplying me with Air Forces, bro. Back in the day, he would wear them once and throw them away, bro.
Damn.
He would just wear them once and throw them away. And I'm like, bro, why you gonna throw away those shoes? They're like brand new. They just wore them once.
It's that money.
Yeah, so
money just rolling in.
Exactly. So I would get those shoes all the time and I practiced on them, bro. That's how I really grew right there, was because somebody else believed in me too, bro. You just gotta find that one person who really like believes in you, bro. Like, because you're gonna need it.
Yeah.
You're gonna need it, bro. One day when you feel like the bottom of the barrel, sitting on your couch, you're just like, damn, bro, I fucked up today. You just gotta have that one person telling you, like, you're gonna have those days, bro. You're gonna have those days where you just feel like piece of shit. And it's true, bro. It's true. Like, some days I would take L's, bro, where I was just like, what am I gonna do next? Like, how do I move on from this, bro? And then the next big thing came, and I'm like, oh, sometimes I see it as like, oh, it was preparing me for the bigger picture.
Yeah.
Like the pros and cons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got any questions?
That was basically my next question. Like, what do you want in your future, like, project in the future? So, like, how he said he wants his own, like, store and everything. So, like, it was basically a similar question to that.
Okay.
So, if you don't mind me asking, like, when you started, like blowing up, what started it? Like, what was, like, the first, like, celebrity or, like, professional team that hit you up, like, that wanted, like, your designs? Like, wanted you to make custom shoes for them?
He was from the Dodgers, bro. His name was Zach McKinstry. He was subbing in for Mookie at the time.
Yeah.
Because Mookie was injured. And I was working at the car wash, bro. And I get the DM from Instagram. Hey, bro, I want a pair of cleats, this and that. And I quit. Surfed through that day, bro. I was like, I'm out. Like, I already know where this is. I'm out, bro.
Yeah.
I'm out. All I needed was my shot. You know? All I needed was my shot. So I was out. Man, it just snowballed from there, bro. Yeah. After that, it was all these baseball players and then some of the NFL. And then I got into the celebrities, and the first one was with J.O.P. And then Rancho Humilde, the record label.
Yeah.
The record label invites me to make them shoes, bro. So I make the shoes. I didn't care. I do them for free. Drove out to LA. They're in Compton. Shout out Rancho Humilde.
Shout out to Compton.
Shout out to Compton too.
Shout out.
And I'm there, and I meet Jimmy from Rancho Humilde and the three owners, Rocky and JB. And we're just chilling, bro. Like, we're just playing basketball, messing around. And they're doing their business stuff, but we're just kicking it. And it was around 6 o'clock. I go up to one of the owners and I dab him up. He's like, what, you leaving already? And he's the one who invited me out there. His name's JB. And he told me, he's like, don't leave. J.O.P.'s about to pull up. And I'm like, oh, shit, bro. Like, J.O.P.? You talking about J.O.P.? And I'm like, all right. We'll see if this is true, bro. Like, it was a dream come true that day, bro, because I had been listening to his music long before all these other dudes, you know? Like, my cousin put me on his music back in, like, 2018, bro.
Oh, yeah, that was when he first started, too.
Yeah. Like, the Sigo Chambeando days, you know? It was, like, one of his most famous songs back in the day. And that's how it started, bro, was with him. And he actually pulled up, like, around 11 o'clock after 4 hours. I was like, damn, bro, it's taking forever. But whatever, bro. Like, I waited out, bro. Whatever. We'll just keep playing basketball. So...
Hey, but who would have known if you would have left early?
That's what I'm saying,
and that's
bro.
what we were talking about earlier. It's the patience.
Yes, bro. Just
the patience.
Patience, bro. I've had to learn patience so much within the past 3 years because there was times where I wanted to get up and leave and not wait it out. But if I didn't wait that extra hour, I would have not been where I would have been at. So that's the difference maker, bro. Some people don't want to wait. Some people are impatient. Some people don't. Like, you'll get your time to shine, bro, and they'll just throw it away because they don't want to wait, you know? So you just got to be consistent, bro. I've been doing this every single day since I was a kid, you know? Like,
that's good, though.
Yeah, you got to do something every single day, bro. Like, right now, I'm about to do a drop of 50 shoes.
Dang.
Yeah, so, you know, I'm hoping that it sells out because last drop I sold more than I expected. So, you know, every time I, you know, try to set a new level. But it's all about consistency.
And you got a team that works with you as well, right?
Yeah,
correct?
bro, I got a team.
Because I'm like, that's a lot of workload to be able to work a website, do the shoes, do the design of the shoe and everything.
It's a lot,
I'm like,
you know, like I have a team of graphic designers and I have my team that helps me out with my websites and stuff. So it's just like,
that's good.
That's usually when most people are successful nowadays. Because they have a team.
Yeah.
Because they have a team, bro. They build off of what the team provides. So they let the artists focus on the art. So it's like comparing it to like an artist nowadays, you know, like the singers nowadays, they only focus on the music. And they have the record label and all their team focus on the rest, the PR team or whatever, bro.
How did you find this team? I should ask. Like,
they found me,
friends, or they found me.
Yeah, they found me. So this team of people, you know, it's his brother and 2 other brothers that he has. So, I was at one of the concerts, Los Imelos. You guys know Los Imelos? So he had an assistant. His name's Oliver. And we became close, and we started, you know, designing stuff together because he was in the same alley I was in. You know, 2 creative minds, and we just kind of bounced off of each other. And he helped me make the brand, you know? He helped me build it to where, like, he's the one who told me about that, bro. He's like, bro, it's about the environment, where you put the shoes. Like, you should be putting on these shoes on Rolls Royce. Like, you should be around that group, you know? You shouldn't be around normal because these shoes aren't normal. So I was like, that's true. So, you know, I have a group of people telling me, you know, that there's more than just one brain in the behind the scenes, you know, because I can only do so much. Like, I've gotten sick too because I had so much stress, bro. Like, the first year I blew up, I got sick. I got really sick. You know, I was like fighting for my life in the hospital, bro, for a week. Like, I just lost it mentally, you know. Man, I wasn't there. It took me like 3 months to recover. And after that, I didn't even know what to do. And then the Nick Cannon collab came along.
I don't even know
how that happens, bro.
I was like, how did that happen?
So I have a homie here he's from Tulare. His name's Confused Muscles. He's a trainer. He's a trainer. He trained Nick Cannon. He's trained a lot of stuff. He's trained Nicki Minaj's ex-husband, bro. Like, we're talking about big people. 2 Chainz, too. He's trained 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz big as hell, too.
Yeah, so he's trained Cashmere out, too.
Okay.
So that's how I knew him, off Cashmere. So he's like, bro, I'll help you get these shoes of Nick, and, you know, you do me a pair. Whatever, bro. I'll take that all day. Trade for trade. And that's what got me far, too, bro. Trading. Trade for trade, pair for pair, work for work. You know, because sometimes money ain't all that, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes being too greedy won't take you nowhere.
So you did the trade as like him posting the shoes on social media and then you giving him the shoes? Was that the trade or was there something different?
I gave Confused a pair and he got the pair to Nick Cannon.
Oh, okay. Because I saw Nick Cannon shout out the shoes on your Instagram too,
yeah.
and I thought that was cool.
Yeah, he shouted them out, so I was like, damn, bro, like this is like one of the people I watched growing up, and during Nickelodeon times, you know. Still watch Wild 'N Out, you know, Wild 'N Out's funny with DC Young Fly and all those guys. So that one was big too.
And it must be surreal, man. Like you see the celebrities holding your shoes, you're like, wow, like I literally I created those shoes
in my hand,
yeah.
bro.
Like you spent hours on end, sleepless nights just doing that shit.
Yep, just to see it, bro. Like that's the biggest, like those are my trophies right there, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's how I see it. Like I'll literally like print out the picture of somebody with my shoes and just put it as a trophy, bro. Because like at the end of the day, bro, like I've done shoes for so many people. I've painted more than like 3,000-4,000 pairs myself, and the only thing you want to see, bro, is just people like loving it, you know?
Like your stuff.
Yeah, like I had this kid come the other day to the house to pick up a pair. He's like, bro, these are sick. And I'm like, bro, like this is normal to me. And like some people are like, these are insane.
Yeah.
And I overthink it, bro, because like I said, sometimes I think the designs aren't enough and this and that, or is it going to blow up on Instagram, this and that. Like, it didn't become more just designing the shoe. It was just like the stress of everything around it too is what's biting me sometimes too, is that like how am I supposed to promote the shoe?
Yeah.
But sometimes it just does itself, bro. So like I make the shoe, it gets around, sometimes the artist hits me up or their team and I get through. It's just that simple, bro.
That's good.
So it's just like letting the art speak for itself first before you try to go get these collabs.
Yeah.
So you got to put in the work, you got to do all the grind time and do everything to finally like get that jump you need. And this happened to me recently too with another artist, Tito WP. He's one of the top trending artists right now in Mexico and the US. And I made this shoe that I was talking about earlier that hit like 3.2 million on Instagram. And his team hits me up and says, we want to buy 6 pairs from you for the team, for the grupo. And usually the grupo is just like, so it's the guitarist and all those guys. So they're all going to wear the shoe, including him. And it was based off one of his songs. And they all ended up buying a pair too, bro. So I'm telling you, like, I made the shoe with the intention of giving it to him. But since I waited and let it play out, I got more.
Okay.
So there we
So
go.
what's your price range when it comes to customized shoes that are already like specifically customized already without asking for like any details or anything from a customer? And that's it. Like what's the price range between those two?
Well, usually
sell 'em?
when they're models that I make, I put them at a low price because I want people to buy them.
Okay.
But when they're like one-offs, bro, that I have to completely make the design from scratch, and this is just like a one-on-one shoe that nobody else is gonna have. It'll be like 300, 400 with the shoe, you know.
That's a good price though, okay, because of all the artwork that you're doing on the pair of shoes and also getting the shoes as well.
It's a challenge, bro. It's just like every shoe is a challenge nowadays. Like, but I like that, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it makes me hungry, bro. Like, okay, what's next, you know? So I'll come up here and sit down, make the concept. They like it. We go through with it, make it into reality, and then people are like, "Bro, this is crazy! Like, you can design something on an iPad and it literally looks the exact same, bro." And that's what I got really good at, was making things look exactly the way it looks like on paper. So, yeah, bro.
I will tag his website and I'll also tag his social medias down in the link in the description if you guys want to go check it out or go buy your guys selves a new pair of shoes just from Brandon Contreras. You already know the deal. And your brand is called BC
It's just BXC.
BXC. That's the
One
brand.
break.
Go check it out. Be in the link in the description. And also go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to the channel as well. And hit that bell for notifications whenever we drop a video, another episode of the podcast. But we are going to go ahead and continue on with the questions. So I know you have a whole workload when it comes to like dealing with sneakers, dealing with the team, designing the sneakers. What is your mental like? What is your mental and physical like right now?
Honestly, I've been at my best, bro. Like, you know, dealing with all the stress, you gotta really know how to like move it.
Okay.
I had to figure out a new process, like coping with all this stuff, because it is a lot, you know, like the work does add up. And with the team and with all this graphics and all the website stuff, like, I just let them handle it, bro. I let them handle the website stuff. I tell them, like, just shoot a text real quick. Hey, bro, I need this done by, like, what day? This day. Okay, done. And I just wake up early, bro. I wake up early every day. I wake up, like, at 7. I go get a workout in first.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll eat, and then I'll get to it. You know, I'll take care of myself before I have to take care of what's next.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, bro, you have to take care of yourself, bro, because in 30 years down the line, you're going to be like, damn, bro, why didn't I work out when I was younger? Why didn't I do this when I was younger? Because it's going to eat you when you're 40 and you can't move.
Yeah.
Your mobility's not there because you weren't moving enough, or you were just sitting down all the time after work, and, you know, you weren't practicing your mobility. You know, like, mobility has a lot to do with how you move nowadays, because, you know, let's say you're injured and then you don't move no more and you heal from it and you're scared to move that same part you injured, and now you're living your life all limped, you know. Nah, bro, you gotta learn how to grow. You gotta learn how to move that. But dealing with the stress itself, it's just more physical movement, like, you know, playing basketball, getting out, bro, go to the store, do simple stuff. Like, I don't even party or do none of that, bro. I just focus on what's in the long run, because, like, I would want to have a family or, you know, kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm not gonna spend my young years doing drugs or, you know, drinking every day. Like, it's just not worth it, bro. It's just not worth it. And the way I see it, bro, it gets old.
Yeah.
It gets old, bro. Sometimes you just want to get out of it. You're just like, I'm tired of this, you know, and you feel like shit for a little bit, and you start making your life better every day, and you're just like, oh, this is way better, bro. You know, like, having the peace of just not going out, and it's just like,
Not worry about everybody.
not worry about it. You know, just be in your own lane. You know, not letting many people merge into it.
Yeah.
But that's what I like doing, bro. I just really like my own space, because it lets me be me to the fullest, bro. I can do whatever I want, bro. Like, and that's, like, some people will say, like, oh, having a business is more stressful than having a 9-to-5. Yes, that is true, bro. But at the same time, you can do whatever you want with your time. Like, realistically, bro, I could be waking up, like, at 12 every day, you know, and not care, and still get my stuff done. But I'm just that person who wakes up early, you know. But dealing with the stress is hard, bro.
Yeah.
You know, you'll
Yeah,
never
stress
figure it
is-
out, bro. You'll live your whole life trying to figure it out until you just sit down and don't let it get to you. It's a mind game, bro. Everything's a mind game. What you do, how you work, what people say to you. You gotta have a barrier. You have to have a barrier. You have to take in the truths and leave out the non-truths.
Okay.
You know what's true and what's not.
Yeah.
You gotta learn how to accept it, be a man, and move on.
I like that.
It's a good mindset you have, for sure.
Yeah, bro.
It's a really
I
good
had to
mindset.
learn a
You
lot,
have to
bro. I
learn.
had to, like, our minds are like not like an iPhone, bro. We have to constantly be like updating our mindset. Yeah, like every day, bro. Like, something happens to you, how do you move on from this? Oh, okay, never mind. Now I know what to do.
Yeah.
So I've had more failures than wins, bro. Like, I've failed a million times before I had my first win. You know, I've had a million failures before I was doing these shoes for all these artists. So in a way, I was prepared for anything. I was prepared for every situation. So that's why when I said I didn't have time to like think about it, it was better for me because I already knew what to do. Like it's just do what you know. Like, and it's crazy because like a lot of these NFL players do fall off after a little bit. Like, you know, let's talk about some like AB.
Oh yeah, that's a crazy case.
Yeah.
But it's just because they just lose it, bro. You know, they get hit too much. They get, you know, these brain injuries. They don't let themselves properly heal because they want to get back on the field.
Even outside of the being professional, like their life in general as well.
Exactly. So you gotta know that your life and what's out there is separate. You know, like I don't share anything that comes around my house with anything on the internet. And posting on social media too, bro, because you got to think about it. You're going to show the whole world this post.
And do you think it's hard for you to post on social media? Do you get scared or intimidated before you even post on social media?
I used to.
Yeah?
When I was getting real big, like millions, yeah, I would be like, nah, I'm not going to post this. You know, I don't want people knowing who my family is. And then I started realizing, oh, nobody's going to do nothing, you know? Why am I trying? So there was a point where I was like a little bit skeptical on what I posted and whatnot, but now I just don't care, bro. Like everybody just knows me as the shoe guy, so like nobody's gonna do nothing to you, bro. Like you're good. So it's just a mind game, bro. I'm telling you, it's just like beating your own thoughts sometimes, because your own thoughts can get to you more than anything. You know, more than somebody else telling you something you thought would hurt. But yeah, bro, that's how I kind of handle it. I play basketball a lot too.
Yeah.
Play basketball, bro. It helps.
That helps to go with your mental. Yeah. Just being all physical, just trying to
moving,
get out there,
bro. Just sweating, bro. Yeah. Sweating. It plays a big role too, because just staying active gives you more ideas. You know, it makes your, I don't know, it just helps your body fully, bro. You know, taking vitamins too. I have to take vitamins because I have to be, you know, functioning at high pace and fast pace and like sharp thinking. So I gotta stay sharp every day of my life, bro. You know.
Yeah. Now you want to tell them what social media platforms you on real quick?
Yeah, let me get that. So I'm on TikTok, bro. You guys can follow me at BornXCreate, and then on Instagram you can follow me at BornXCreate too. And then my personal is _ Brandon Contreras. So if you guys want to shoot a quick follow and maybe cop a pair of shoes, see what's up.
Oh yeah.
Go cop a pair of shoes, man. You already know the deal. Go check it out, man. And then also, are you on YouTube or no?
No, I'm not.
No,
bro.
not yet.
Not yet.
Bet.
I'm working on it though.
When he gets that YouTube out,
bro.
Yeah,
Definitely on YouTube.
I was supposed to have my first vlog with Faves, but something ended up happening with the footage, bro.
Yeah.
Sucks,
you
bro.
start doing like the
like how Marco does it, huh?
Yeah.
Like the full videos of how the process goes through, bro. But that's a pain too, bro. You have to have a whole team for that. I can't, you know, because I'm there in my office trying to get everything done as quickly as I can so people can get their shoes on time. And now imagine if I'm recording, like
tripod in the corner and all that.
Yeah,
it is a lot of work, man. It is a lot of trust.
It is a lot of work, but I mean, you know, why not? I'll get there, bro. And I'm not trying to be just so much promote my name, but I'm just trying to make it more like a brand.
Yeah.
It's not just like me as the face of it, you know, because it was. It was at one point. I was, it's Brandon Contreras doing the shoes, not BXC, you know? I want to make it to where it's just everything is just a brand, bro. Like every shoe release is the brand. Every collab is with the brand, not me. Like people know my name already, you know, I don't have to. Well, I could, you know, I could do more, but realistically, I don't have to do as many collabs as I used to, you know. I already have a lot. I've done all the work already. Now it's just focus on the product.
Well, keep pushing that brand, man. Keep doing your thing,
bro. 7 years deep.
7 years deep, and it's going.
You're doing good, man. You're doing good.
Yeah,
just
thanks,
keep doing
bro.
what you're doing, man. Keep being consistent, like you said that you are.
Oh yeah, every day, bro.
Every
single day, bro.
Keep it pushing.
Yes, sir.
No bullshit.
No bullshit.
Well, that's all the questions I have. Does anybody else have any questions before we go and get up off?
I got one more question
Go ahead,
for
man.
you, just to end this episode.
What's up?
a message to the youth and to the streets, to where you're from, a message to them?
To be real, bro, like, as a kid, don't do drugs. You know, stay away from the weed, the alcohol, going out all the time, putting your own life at risk, just because you want to go to this party. You never know, bro. It can get shot up. Mm-hmm. Love your mom and dad every day, bro, because one day they're not gonna be there. Mm-hmm. And make sure that you're happy with whatever you do. You know, you gotta be happy, bro.
Yeah, good.
Brandon Contreras, everybody. Born and Create.
You already know
the deal.
Brandon Contreras, you already know the deal. BXC is the brand. Go check it out. Go cop yourself a pair of shoes. Go follow him on all social media platforms. You already know the deal. Thank you to all of my co-hosts that have joined me today for the podcast. Omar, Mr. Drummer Boy himself, Mr. Penguino,
AKA
Julian,
Chicken Wing Soldier.
AKA Chicken Wing Soldier. You already know the deal. And that is Brandon Contreras that was on this podcast. Like I said, follow him on all social media platforms. And also go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe to our channel and hit that bell for notifications whenever we drop a video or another episode of the podcast. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. If you're on there, it's time to go ahead and upgrade. You already know the deal. But I appreciate you guys for joining me for the podcast. Thank you to my guest, Brandon Contreras, for joining me for the podcast as well. This is the Nameless Journey Podcast, best podcast in my home. And my name is Donovan, a.k.a. Dubadano, one of the main hosts. You already know the deal. And we will catch y'all later. Y'all have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. And we'll catch y'all. Deuces.